Hey guys, how are you doing? And as promised, I created a video called Case Study Results. And this video is just going to sum up how I made $23,042 in profit in under 2 weeks. And I mean, it's absolutely fascinating. Still can't believe it myself. And this was all done with just $500 in investment and a brain. That's all that was used. So now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. The general info in a nutshell. So I'm a firm believer in information overload, that people do experience it. That's why I create this general info page on each one of my products, because it gives you a general overview of what you need to do. So you have step 1, step 2, step 3. We're not going to go into any details here, but it's the simple, overview that really matters, because you understand what this whole concept's, going around, and you understand the main part of everything we're doing. And then if you have any other questions, just refer back to the videos in the previous, in the case study, throughout the case study, and you'll get information on those specific details. So now the first thing we did is we created a simple sales funnel. So just a squeeze page that leads to a thank you page, that leads to webinar registration, and that leads to a webinar afterward, which is where we sold the $497 product. Now we used a webinar to sell a high ticket product, and now by webinar I want to emphasize it, because we would not be able to sell a $497 product with a sales video. I mean, we would maybe be able to make a few sales, but we probably would not even break even with the solo ads. Now the big part about webinars is that you are live there, you are explaining it to them, and they know that a person's really out there on the other end. That's the main factor between a sales video and a webinar. That's why webinars allow you to sell more high ticket products, ranging between $497 to $2,997. Webinars work really well. Anything above $997, you may want to have private consultation calls with your customers, but webinars work really well in between, I would even say the $200 to $3,000 product range. So I mean, your customer, your potential customer, they know that a person's out there on the other end, and you're answering their questions, you're explaining everything to them, and that's what they like. They basically just know that someone's on the other end, and it's a real person, and that is the main factor why people purchase high ticket products, or I should say medium ticket, because $497 isn't necessarily high, but that is why people purchase products of this size through webinars and will not through video. Now, lastly, we purchase solo ads to drive traffic, and I really want to emphasize on this point, because what we used was just the Warrior Forum classified ad section and just one page of it. So we used one page of solos from the Warrior Forum classified ad section. Now, that one page is about 5% of the listings, the total listings on the Warrior Forum classified ad section for solo ads. So I mean, literally, you guys can go out and replicate the exact same thing I did, just don't purchase the exact solos I purchased, but go into the Warrior Forum classified ads section and you guys can purchase the solo ads there, because 95% of the traffic in just the Warrior Forum classified ad section, and I'll explain later some other traffic sources, but 95% of the traffic, again, on the classified ad section on the Warrior Forum is still available to use, because I only used up about 5% of the traffic by purchasing all the solos on that page. However, there is still a huge market available to be tapped into, and I would recommend some of you guys to go straight out there and start buying solos on the classified ad section. Now, second of all, we do have this huge community for solo ads, and I'm very grateful for it, and I'm sure you guys are as well. It's called Safe Swaps, and Safe Swaps is way bigger than the classified ad section on the Warrior Forum for solo ads. You can purchase them, you can do way more due diligence on them, etc. Now, If I were to purchase the same amount of ads as I did on the Warrior Forum, except on safe swaps, I think I would use about 0.5% of the traffic they have available. So I mean 99.5% of the traffic would still be available to you guys. Now that's just giving you a sense of how much traffic is available on safe swaps. Now what I would highly recommend you guys do, other than going on the Warrior Forum classified ad section, purchasing solos there, just go on safe swaps, and there is literally so much traffic there available for you to purchase and replicate exactly what I did. And again, if I would have purchase the same amount of solos on the on safe swaps, it would only use up about 0.5% of their traffic, and 99.5% would still be available to use. Now obviously I didn't do that, so 100% of the traffic is still available for use, and I would highly recommend you guys go in and replicate this exact thing by buying solos from either the classified ad section or safe swaps, or even both. Now, as promised, I'm going to give you an exclusive offer, and this exclusive offer is to give you guys this exact sales funnel so you guys can get up and running, and you can use the sales funnel, you can use the webinar, etc., and I'll go into all of those details. Now, the valuation I put right here is how much it would cost you to make this by yourself. So to make a squeeze page like this yourself, to hire someone to do it, it would cost you about $47, and you guys are getting this for free inside this exclusive offer if you decide to purchase. Now, this squeeze page had a 60% conversion rate, which is actually phenomenal, and it did really well. So that's the first thing you're going to get in the exclusive offer. Now, the second thing you get is the thank you page, and it just thanks the visitor for opting in. And now it includes a video, sorry, not a sales video, just a regular video right in here, describing the webinar they will attend. So I created a video with a lot of copywriting techniques, and what this video does is it gives some details to the customer, or potential customer I should say. It gives some details and gives some hints here and there, but it doesn't give any specifications on it. So again, guys, I repeat that. It doesn't give any specifications, and it requires the visitor to go to the webinar in order to apply any of the knowledge they learned. But that being said, it gives them enough information to be curious and actually attend your webinar, and that's why this video is really effective. Now, I put a $47 value because all you really need is some simple copy and a voiceover actor, but in my opinion, this video is worth a lot more because it's done with some highly advanced copywriting strategies. And now the thank you page, just the design, the text, is a $27 value if you guys want to get this yourself. Now, the webinar, PowerPoint, and script. It includes a full webinar, done for you presentation, and the best part about it is not only am I going to give you the same webinar I presented, I am also going to give you the same high ticket offer. So what you can do is sell my coaching program that I offered myself for $497, except sell it under your name. So not only do you guys get the full webinar and the entire PowerPoint, but you also get my high ticket offer pitch. So you won't need to find another high ticket offer to promote yourself. You won't need to create your own coaching program, nothing like that. You can use my high ticket offer built in. Now, this is a $197 value, and I mean, you guys will understand why it's valued at that much because of the strategies I use to sell it, and also, the fact that I'm giving you exclusive rights to sell my coaching program. Now, next, I also include a 4-page detailed script on how to present the webinar properly for maximum effectiveness. Now, this is really important because you would not be able to present the webinar effectively if you didn't know what to say on each slide and what angle you should say it from. Now, this is where the 4-page detailed script, as you can see over here, comes in. It gives you the exact details on how you need to present the webinar for maximum effectiveness. So once again, guys, Without this script, you guys would not be able to angle this presentation and this high ticket or this webinar properly in order to sell. So the great part about it is with this script, you're able to angle the offer properly. You're able to explain and elaborate and ensure that this webinar is presented with maximum effectiveness. And that way you guys can make sales. So this is one huge part. You guys get the actual webinar I presented along with a high ticket offer and an explanation of how to do the webinar all inside this quick offer. Lastly, in this exclusive offer, you also get the webinar software. So the webinar software I use is called Webinar Organizer, and I'll load that up right over here. Now, if you guys wanted to purchase this Webinar Organizer, you guys can look through it, but I mean, it's really simple. If you guys want to purchase this, it would cost you $97 per month. So compared to, say, if I put, go to webinar, let me just show you guys. I'll just click go to webinar right here. Let me just show you guys their pricing. It would cost you $500 per month to have 1,000 attendees. And with this webinar software that I'm going to give you, Webinar Organizer, you can have unlimited attendees. There's no limit. So guys, it's a really simple software, and the great part about it is that I own the software. I'm actually the creator and founder of Webinar Organizer, which is why I'm able to take away the $97 per month price tag and give this to you free for lifetime. So not just, free for 1 month or a trial or anything like that. You guys get the software free forever. So you can generate unlimited webinars and hold unlimited attendees forever within this exclusive offer. Now, this webinar software just includes, webinar page registration, webinar streaming, etc. Guys, it's everything you need to run webinars. You don't need anything else. You don't need to spend those ridiculous monthly fees on it. And you get this exclusive offer. Inside this exclusive offer, you get this webinar software completely free. Now, your price is only $97, and this is a complete steal, guys. Not only do you get the exact sales funnel I use, the webinar, everything that I use throughout this case study, and I gave you guys traffic sources that you can implement right away, which is, as a reminder, which is the classified ad section solos and also the safe swap solos. Not only do you get, the entire sales funnel, the webinar script, you also get the webinar software, you get the webinar presentation, you get, again, as I said, the sales funnel and traffic that you can drive, so you guys can get started with this right away. So what do you get as a summary? The squeeze page, thank you page and video, the webinar present, PowerPoint and script, and the webinar software with lifetime access. And also, as I explained to you guys already, you guys can implement traffic sources right away. So this is really everything you need to get started. And this is option number 1. This is the more affordable one. If you guys can't afford the next one, I highly recommend you get this, because you get for only $97. You get the squeeze page, the thank you page, the video, webinar, PowerPoint script. I'm sure you guys already understand the webinar software. You get everything included, and even if you guys do want just the webinar software, all you do is pay $97 and you get lifetime access. So it's, it's a steal either way, even if you just want one of these parts of the sales funnel. Now, this is the cheaper option, as I said previously, guys, that you can purchase. Option number 2 is a mastermind group. So it's everything that you get previously, all these fundamentals and everything I used in this case study, including the webinar software. But you also get access to an exclusive mastermind group I created for this specific product. So what we do in this mastermind group is I work with you one-on-one and in groups to make sure you guys are successful. So both one-on-one and in groups. You also get to collaborate and do JVs with other members in the mastermind group, which is actually really important because you can develop some connections, meet new people, and lastly, all in all, you can meet new people and follow other success. You can share each other's success and follow steps that you guys made. So that's one of the huge parts with mastermind groups is you're not alone, and it's not just the coach, it's also all the mastermind group members. So what's the benefit of the mastermind group is I'll work with you and show you everything you need to do one-on-one. I'll do this in one session and make sure you're successful. So that's one key point. I'll also fix any errors you may encounter along the way. So if you guys aren't doing something properly, I'll let you know. I'll fix it and make sure you're right on track. And I'll also teach you how to do Facebook ads, which are way more consistent and scalable than solo ads. Unfortunately, the reality is solo ads do tend to run out. I mean, you can make a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. You can make a lot of money off solos. The market is absolutely insane. But with Facebook, it's just, 100 times better. So that's all I can say. And by 100 times, I probably shouldn't even have said that. I should have said like 10,000 times. Because Facebook has way more traffic to give to you that you can use. So the great thing about Facebook is you set up a good ad once. So I mean, 5 campaigns can fail, but one good campaign can continue to run and make you money monthly. And with solos, you need to keep on searching for good solos in order to make money. I'm not saying that you can make a lot of money with solos because obviously you can. I just showed you guys over here that I made $23,042 using solo ads in under 2 weeks, and this was just a small fraction of solos. But what I'm saying is that you can make even more money off Facebook, and you can sort of automate your business with it. Now, what's the cost for this mastermind group? It's $497 one time, and this is for people who want the all-in-one package, and you just want to get a kickstart and want to get started right away without wasting any time at all. So if this is for you, make sure to go ahead and purchase. I mean, this is the one I'd recommend. Obviously, it's up to you. You may choose to not purchase any of these, so not the 97 all-in-one package or the 497 mastermind group package. You may want to not. Oh, sorry about that. You may want to not choose any of these, and that's completely fine. However, I can tell you that this will accelerate your success, and you basically for $97 if you wanted, in this one time, you get everything you need, all the tools you need to be successful, and you get a proven sales funnel and a proven webinar presentation that you can immediately go ahead and implement without wasting any time, and you know that this works. This has been proven through this case study. Now there's also the webinar software, which you guys again get for free. The benefit of the mastermind group is that you're not alone. I work with you one-on-one, and you also collaborate with other group members inside the mastermind group and all sort of work together. So some people do tend to prefer that, which is why I created the mastermind group. But it's up to you which option you want to choose. They'll both be available down right below this video. And if you guys really want to accelerate your success, make sure you purchase one of these packages. If you guys can afford the mastermind group, I'd highly recommend it, as we can fix any errors for you, any errors you encounter, and just make sure you're right on track. But if you can't afford that at this moment, just invest in the $97 alone. And to get the sales funnel and everything, and do a few webinar presentations. Once you get the money, come back, purchase the mastermind group if you want, and we can really give you a huge kickstart so you can start earning 5 figures or more in as little as no time. So guys, this is the end of this case study. I want to thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Great luck with your success.